Greetings, it's Vaygrim here in an episode of ModSauce. I think we're on episode 4? 5? I can't remember anymore. I've already started to lose count. I've been gathering some resources. I've got some over here. Ooh, okay. We've got a log jam here. Yeah. Good chunk of resources that I went mining for in the mining dimension. There's one thing I like about that is that it's eternal day and peaceful unless you run across a mob spawner like in a dungeon. There's no monsters. Problem I've had though is that the Y level on there, you start at level 81 or 84 or 86, something like that, way high up. And all of the the ore spawn levels are the same as the overworld, which means you have to dig an extra 20 blocks of distance down into the ground to find what you need over the normal 64 for sea level in the overworld. It's good, but it's kind of annoying also. But I've got a mine shaft going now, so that's not that big an issue anymore. Let's see. This is the furnace chest. I've moved it in here. I'm making some rubber for today's work and project. Okay, I got berated a bit for cooking ore berries, okay, to turn them into nuggets. I'm going to show you something. This turns into an iron ingot. Yes, I do know that, and I have known that. But not all of them do that. It is far, far easier to turn them into nuggets because not every one actually has a functional recipe. Problem number 2, I have a limited amount of space that I want to store. I don't want a stack of gold bars, okay, gold ingots, and gold nuggets, and gold ore berries. I'm going to be turning things into nuggets and back into ingots. I may as well consolidate the stacks. Just makes it easier. So I throw these raw plastic. Oh, I do not want to cook these. Nope. I want to make sure those... I'm actually going to take those out. And I'm going to let those simmer some. Okay. So that is my rationale behind cooking the ore berries. I don't like having multiple stacks of basically what amounts to the same thing. My ender pearls... You know what? I'm going to sleep real quick. Hang on. I see my ender lilies have been simmering over the weekend, and a lot of them have finally grown. Let's go up and check on them real quick. Ooh, yeah, I see a bumper crop. Boing, boing. Okay. Yep. Let's plant those. I have only ever gotten an extra seed from ender lilies once. It looks like this is full up. Probably maxed out with potatoes. Okay, I decided real quick to go make a barrel, put it here for my potatoes. This is going to fill up real quick, and then I'm probably just going to get this and relocate it somewhere else and use it for another farm, maybe on that other platform we built and we haven't put into use yet. I think I'm getting my playthrough worlds mixed up. I think this was always wheat and potatoes. I think it was carrots in my other single-player series. I'm getting my farms confused. Okay, let's go back downstairs. I have such a stockpile of potatoes and baked potatoes. I think I'm going to be good for a while. Let's go down in here. Boop. And harvest some berries. All my food goes in this chest. And that's 4 of my sheep, the 4 I would need to restart. I think Thursday's episode, we're going to have to get all of these, relocate them, and make an ore berry farm. I think that what I might do is get this southern platform, the bottom level, and I'll basically put, I think a picker from Mine Factory Reloaded would work, I think. It's either a picker or a harvester. I can't remember which. You guys can let me know. But what I'll do is I might make little boxes. I think that I can actually use half slabs to block the light, and I can actually do boxes out of half slabs with the actual berries in between, and I'll basically just make a cube with a harvester in the middle of it, or something like that, and basically just have the harvester or the picker pipe everything out of it into some central storage. I think that would be really, really good. Yeah, that would be really, really nice. I think it'd be neat to actually have it auto-processed into ingots and then auto-stored. I mean, auto-processed into nuggets, then auto-crafted into ingots. I think that would be a really neat system. So I might start on that next week. Today, I actually wanted to mess with a mod called Electrical Age. This is what I call a cold opening. I have almost nothing knowledge-wise that I know about this mod, so I'm going to have to figure it out as I go along. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to cook up some of this stuff. I'm actually going to get a full stack full stack of, actually I get a half stack. I don't think I'm going to need that much stuff. Let's see. I know that in order to make anything, nope, that's an advanced machine block. There's machine blocks, right? Copper cabling. So first thing I want to make is I want to get some copper. Oh, you can do it in the middle. Don't have to do it on the top. That's nice. I'm going to do, let's say 24 of those. I'm going to put those up. I know that I'm going to need, oh yeah, there we go. Oh, stone too. Oh, by the way, let's see if I can find it. Ardite and dark iron. Yeah, ardite. I actually found some of that in the mining dimension. It's a nether brick, a netherrack block, but it's just, it spawns in the mining dimension. It's interesting. So I think the mining dimension, either they altered the spawn generation, the ore generation in this pack, or the mining dimension has a chance to spawn anything. Don't know. But we'll see. What the heck was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to do, I think. Okay, flux trinkets, that's something else. Machine block. And I know, let's see, there's a stone heated furnace, but let's see. Oh, I found all this stuff a few minutes ago. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? There are awesome things in here, like there's a 50-volt turbine. I don't even know how that works. And, oh, there we go. Okay, so electrical furnace, right? But then there's a 50-volt macerator. There's a 50-volt compressor, a magnetizer, but there's one thing I need first is a plate bending machine. So let's see, electric motor. I need to make some low voltage cabling, and that is, was it copper and rubber? Yeah, it's just straight copper. Okay, so I'm going to keep the copper out. Let's do that. There we go. I'm actually going to double up this recipe some. This is MFR rubber, something that I absolutely love being able to actually use for another purpose. I love Ore Dictionary. Ore Dictionary is fabulous. So we just get iron. 1, 2, 3 of those. And we get a, let's see, plate machine. We have a machine block. We have redstone right over here. Gonna grab a half stack. Let's see if I actually have this right. Okay, that's a plate machine. I'm going to put this stuff over here. Wow, that is an interesting model. Okay. So it requires power. This is going to be interesting. Let's see, wind turbine. But I can't do that unless I actually... I can't do that unless I can make plates, and I can't make plates unless I can actually power the plate machine. How am I going to do this? Oh gosh. Low voltage relays. Turbine. Copper thermal cable. Okay. This is one of those mods where I wish I had easy crafting table, because it would definitely make it a lot simpler for the multi-step crafting. E-coal helmet. What? I don't think I want to wear an armor made out of coal. I'd be worried it would start burning. Ooh, X-ray scanner? What the heck? Okay, I need to quit looking at that stuff. There's multimeters, thermometers, and all meter. Ooh. Experimental transporter. Ooh, a defense turret. I don't even know what that means. So, okay, I found the batteries are right here, right? Voltage-oriented, life-oriented, single-use batteries. I think I might have to voltage relay. Okay, battery chargers. Wireless buttons. Huh. They have some great looking lamps in here that I cannot wait to actually make use of. Thermal dissipator. I wonder if that's the kind of thing you actually use for... Oh, cooling turbine. Never mind. So, wind turbine, water turbine. Oh, water turbine. Wait a minute. No, plate machine. So, I have to find a way to get electricity to the machine. Apparently, I'm going to have to do some research before I can figure this out. Okay, give me just a minute, folks. I'll be right back with you. Okay. I do have a sleeping bag. I always forget if I do. Let's sleep real quick. Put that back. Here we are, daylight. So we've got the plate bending machine, and I want to make, let's say, either a water turbine or a wind turbine. I think a water turbine could be really cool. I'm just not sure where I want to run the water off of. But that's neither here nor there. I'm thinking a wind turbine might be good. It doesn't look too hard to make. I can make most of those parts except for the iron plates. Well, I need a power. Then my friend Mallrat actually pointed me to a single-use battery charged at 100%. And it's actually very simple to make. It is copper and some other stuff that I didn't actually grab. You choose charcoal this time. Single-use battery. Now, the only thing is, I don't know if I put this in the machine. Booster slot. I can't put anything in there. I can put some... Let's put 6. And I think I'm gonna... hope that... Oh, wait a minute. No. Can I use low voltage cabling? Okay, that connects. And that connects. I must be missing something. I see the dot right there. I don't know if that's in or out. I'm assuming that is a charge indicator. Let's get this cabling. Cabling looks nice. Let's put this. Nope. Only connects to the side. Wow, it auto connects that direction. That's interesting. It won't connect to that side. Apparently, there's a bit more mystique to this. I wonder if I actually need... Oh gosh, I saw them previously. They were transformers There's the plate machines incubate auto miner. The auto miner intrigues me, to say the least. Transformer. Transforms an input voltage and outputs it. The transformer ratio is defined. Ooh, gosh. This is going to be really technical stuff. Hang on a sec. Let me... recipes are nice and simple. I'm liking that one. Okay, so I'm going to get this. Let's put this here. No, I think I need to... Now here's the thing I did discover. Copper cabling, bare copper cabling, if you actually use that, then like around your world, if you step on it, you'll get shocked. Ferromagnetic core slot? What? Okay, wow. I have a lot to learn about this mod. Capacitor. Okay, bit more research time. Hang on just a second. It's actually working. Again, I had to go to my friend Mallrat for this. Talk about realism. This is a battery with a certain amount of charge, right? Energy 96, 95, 94, 93. This thing is a grounding cable. You actually have to make a grounding cable. It's just copper cables. You have to make a grounding cable to actually ground the battery out, the negative terminal in the battery. Then the positive terminal comes over here to the machine, and it actually works. This is a plate bending machine. It's now making plates for me. Now I've got a limited amount of power that I can actually use from that battery, but it is going to do the job. I need 3 plates out of this thing at least. Then I can actually make some power. The only thing I need to determine if I want to go water or wind, and I think right now I might go wind. Oh gosh. So it uses 4 plates. Wow, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ingots per plate. Wow, that is a steep cost. I gotta say, this is a very interesting little mod. I love the working machines. Cables only connect to these sides of the machine, so if it looks like it would visually have something connect to on the machine, like these upright posts, then it'll connect there. But it won't just connect to this empty side because there's nothing on the ground that it would sensibly connect to, which I think is interesting. It's a very neat little prospect. This worries me a little bit. I'm rapidly losing charge. See, discharge. I don't know. That's a distance. It's discharging over a I don't know if I need to have these closer or what. Maybe I should have them closer. That is... There we go. I need to get at least a couple more plates. Now, I think... Okay, that will still discharge that way. Yep, it's still sending power out. So what I might do is move the battery over to here and then put the grounding cable right there, and then I can hook a wind turbine. I think... I don't know if I have to set... Oh, gosh. My electrical engineering skills are so lax. It's just not funny. My question also is if this is going to continue discharging after this machine finishes. We'll find out here in just a minute. There we go. Okay, so that's done. No charge out. So there's no discharge happening. Okay, so I don't have to worry about these things losing power while they're not doing anything. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to give myself ample room. Let's see, there's the battery. Nope. I'm going to put this here, so I can hook it up before or after. The thing I have to do research on is if it's actually going to be a, if I need to put it in on the negative terminal or the positive terminal. Oh gosh, this is going to be complicated. So I think we're just going to have to experiment. But on the upside, I think we've got enough. Let's see, we can make a machine block right like that. Electric motor. I have barely enough of those left. What were those cables made from? Oh, those are the insulated cables. That's right. I could use bare copper cables. I'm going to get some more of those just for the sake of having them. And let's see. We should have 1, 2, 3. Electric motor and a machine block is a wind turbine. Wow, that's a nice looking model. So the next question is, let's get some stone. I'm going to put this right over here. Not bad. I hope that actually clears. Oh gosh, do I need to hang on a sec? Oh, it faces that way, whether I like it or not. Okay. I think that's connecting. Unnamed block. Report to the mod author. So I have this thing. How do I make it work? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks tall. I think that's as tall or maybe even taller than the mechanism wind turbines. The model looks pretty nice though. So if it won't connect there, let's do right here. Oh, you know what might be the problem? I wonder. Ooh, it will. Okay. Let's go upstairs real quick. I'm working in the dark, but whatever. I always work in the dark. Gonna get a full stack of cobblestone. Yes, I know I have ore berries grown. I will automate them next episode, I promise. So I'm going to put it right there. Whoa. Oh, I don't need that. Actually, maybe I do. This is one of the things I love about this base design. I'm just going to hop down real quick. Got to make more. You know what I'm going to do? Shift, right click. Okay, there we go. I don't think it's supposed to go there. Put that down. Aha! We have positive power. Yes. Now, I think I'm losing some power specifically because of the cable running. I do think that there is actually resistance. Let's see if I can... I think that's the best I'm going to be doing. So we actually have a positive charge coming in on our battery. Now it's a single-use battery. I don't know if that means a life-oriented battery. See, you basically, there is a recipe. Let me think. There's a recipe for this. And then a cost-oriented... Okay, cost-oriented battery is lead with 2 wires. Do I have some lead? I do! I need 6 lead ingots. Let's do this. Okay, nominal power voltage, 50 volts, and it'll hold 250 watts. How much will this hold? Power in, 500 watts. 120 kilojoules. Hang on a sec. 60 kilojoules. Okay. Can I... Does that work? That has a life on it. Okay. 99%. I don't know. We're charging and reusing this. We're just going to have to see what happens. Actually, I don't like that. Because I think this is discharging into this battery. We're going to have to figure some of this out. This is a very, very impressive mod that I'm very, very intrigued by. Yeah, power in, which means now we go over here and we get, let's say, 8. Okay, that is using power. Discharge. Power out. So we're not power positive yet. But I could make another one of those wind turbines real easily. And probably get to where I could run one machine at a time. I might put that farther out, but I'm not sure what distance... I don't know what wire has an effect on. If you look at this, it says that there is a serial resistor, 25 milliohms, right? So it does actually have a resistance value. Ooh. But this means... Actually, I'm going to take half of those out. That we can just charge this thing up. My question is, it doesn't have a life like the other batteries do. It makes me wonder, maybe this is just limited. Nominal voltage, it'll output 50 volts. Some machines are 50 volts and some are 200 volts. if you look, there is the plate machine, right? 50 volt version, and then there's the 200 volt version. I assume higher power means it's actually faster. But it's very interesting. Internal resistance, 200 milliohms. Man, I'm really going to have to study up on this. Apparently there is some internal documentation for the mod, but it's not necessarily the best. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to cut any more distance off of that. The only thing I might be able to do is make it look a little nicer. But that's about it. So this is charging up, and I wonder what's going to happen when this thing gets to 100%. I don't know if it's going to explode or not. I'm going to watch it charge, and in theory, nothing will happen. If there is no footage after this, then, well, nothing happened. Everything's okay. However, if you do overvoltage, you can explode stuff in this mod. I do know that. I just don't know if using a single-use battery continuously is going to net me an explosion or not. I don't know if this thing's supposed to be recharged. But we'll have to see. I might have to actually swap it out for this thing. It's at 54%. Full discharge energy. Full charge energy. Oh, full charge energy. Internal resistance, 400. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to do some math. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you very much for swinging by this episode of ModSauce. I really do appreciate it. I'm looking into exploring some of these new mods I've never messed with before. Electrical Age is a completely new experience for me, so I'm still figuring this out. I'm going to try and do a little bit more research in between this session and next, but I think next session what I want to do is I want to get my oreberry farms up and going, probably down there on the south platform. We'll see. I will talk to you folks later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.